おつまる。
松井さんお疲れ。早いな。まだつけた瞬間だぞ。じゃあ今日ものんびり野球をやっていきます。大谷をね、活躍させたいんだよね。現実世界の大谷はあんなに活躍してるのに、こっちの世界では見てほら、打率1割6分2厘。これでもね、前の試合でちょっと上がったんだよね。本当に大谷で打てない。大谷でかいからストライクゾーン広くてさ、ボール球って思ったの入っちゃうんだよね。6番 DH 入れてる。エンゼルス1番のスタートラウトは打率低いけど、これでもトラウトも上げてきた。2割2分2厘。トラウトは3割。大谷も2割7分ぐらいまで行きたいな。よし、やるか。Some of the coaches have suggested mixing up the lineup today. Taylor Watt has been looking a little tired. めっちゃ疲れてるって。じゃあラガレスにしよう。9番ラガレス。キャッチャーもスタッシにしよう。マイク・トラトルクあリトルスラギッシュ in his last game。 何ラストゲーム。どういうことだろう。変えた方がいいのは間違いないな。トラウトも変えれないよ。トラウトは出てください。デイビッド・フレッチャー、ニースタムレス。もうみんな体力がないよ、休憩必要だよって言っても、もうそんな無理。海外ない。
From the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dane Dunning gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage.
よし頑張るで。勝つよこの試合。これ多分この試合勝てばリーグで1位に上がれる。
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8.
わお。あー、危ね、ファウルだ。取られたかと思った今。
Angel shortstop behind in the count of the ball and 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And another foul ball. And
うわー振っちゃった。ボール球だったな。
Trevino gathers, slow down to first, 1 away. So here is David Fletcher. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint.
このゲームね、一応バッティングはボールが来るタイミングで振ればいいだけなんだけど、結構ねむずい。まずこうやってボール球かどうかも判別しないといけないし、あとストレートか変化球かでタイミングも違ってくるから、本当に現実世界の野球と同じでいろいろ見極めなきゃいけないから、まあそれが面白いんだけどね。で今ストライクだったけど、これがスライダー外れるかどうかとか見極めなきゃいけないし、いいスライダーや今のは。悪い立ち上がりだ。三者凡退2三振、あかん流れやで。うちの先発ピッチャーはグリフィン・キャニング。4回先発していて3勝1敗、防御率 4.10。 防御率4点台はちょっと高いな。最低4点5点取らないと勝てる確率が低いってことだから、1試合平均4点取られてる。
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
今内角高めにインハイにストレート投げたから、ここにスライダー、これで引っ掛けるでしょ。
2 balls and a strike
うわ
to the
外れた。
Rangers leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
内角にストレート投げろって言ってる。
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
うわーギリギリ外れたな。
It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if
3
he
ボー
can
ル
initiate
1
some
ストライク。
contact here.
四球は出したくないから外角にストレート。
3-1. Hit the other way out toward right
まずい
field.
まずいまずい。
And he
危
will
ね
reach down to put this one away.
Nice
Good
catch.
job of hanging with it there for the first down.
Batting second.
一回下がっちゃった今。
Next to hit is
ワンアウトワンアウト。
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's outside.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
いいよ、2ストライク2ボール。低めにストレート。
In
決
the
まれ。
windup and the pitch.
あ
Count
ーファウル。
remains 2-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Upton is in his tracks now as he
よ
makes
し
the catch for
レフ
out
ト正
number 2.
面のハーフライナー。2アウト。
Batting third. The left fielder. Willie Calhoun.
Now into the box, Willie Calhoun for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing it.
And
Nice
we'll
catch.
just leave it there as they make the play to end the
よし
inning.
よしよし。
Rangers
初回
set
三
down
者
in
凡
order,
退。
and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
この回大谷に回るよ2回。
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall. So we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one.
ウォルシュはチームで唯一3割乗せれてるからキープしたいな。ヒットを打ちたい。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
いったんじゃない？いないです。ホームラ
Into
ン。
the home bullpen for a home run.
ホームラン。
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
気持ちいいホームラン。
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball
やる
1.
ね。
The average
やるでしょう。
286 here to start
今もうマシンで捉えたもん。
and an even 20 RBI.
タイミングバッチリ。まあ球が甘かったけどね、ど真ん中にスライダーだった。
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. That's popped up low in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
大谷来たよ、大谷。
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base paths. This guy is a manager's dream.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani.
Two-way Japanese. Two-way って二刀流ってことね。投手もバッターもやりますよ。
That evens it up 1-1.
いいシンカーだな、おい。
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
いや、入ってないよな、今の。今のストライクはおかしい。誤審だろ。高いだろ、今の。高えよ。今のはね、ボール球ストライクにされたからしょうがないよ。
borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that though.
1-0 the count.
ほら今解説も打てねえよあんなのって言ってる。審判どこに目つけてやがんだって言ってる。
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
このチャートで見るとね、左の下のチャートとかで見ると入ってんだけどな。ストライクなんだけど。
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And it's fouled away.
これ次チェンジアップやれば振るでしょう。
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are
3 球ストレートからの最後チェンジアップは打てないよ。いいコースに行ったし。内にストレート。初球は入ってるやろ今のも。ボール球かな今の。いいコースいってんだけどな。カーブ。
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0.
ストライク。大丈夫大丈夫。四球は出さないから。オッケー。セカンドゴロ。ツーアウト。
Base is empty, 2 away, and now here's Nate Lowe. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
追い込んだ
Angels lead at 1-0 here in
追い
inning
込んだ
number
か
2.
ら球外してもいいけど低めにストレート、ここ
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got the count 1 and 2.
低めにカーブ
Ground ball right
Okay.
side, straight into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
スタッシが全然打ててないんだよね。打率0割5分3厘。
Here's the first pitch. Max Stassi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
That's ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground
うわー、
at
バ
first
ット折れ
base.
た。
Taken to the bag himself for the out.
しかもフェアだ。
Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Striding in is Jose Iglesias, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1.
2
no
out,
strike.
nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely
危
holds
ねえ、よ
off
く
for
振らなかった
3.
今。
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate
Foul
umpire.
ball.
Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And now here is David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-1. Iglesias is off at first with 2 away.
OK。
Line drive base hit.
ナイスヒット。2アウト1、2塁。
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
2 on, 2 out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Swing and a
Okay.
drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Calhoun
入っ
looks
た
up.
入った入ったナイス。スリーランホームラ
A 3-run
ン。
home run for Mike Trout. 6th home run on the season for him as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
4対0。
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Angels. That'll bring in Nick Solak. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Charlie Culberson, and he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Culberson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
ランナー出しちゃったからゲッツーで抑えたいな。スライダー引っ掛けてくれないか。
0-1. A bouncer to the
Okay,
left
gets
side,
it.
fielded by Rendon. To second for 1.
Nice.
To first, and they get the double play.
ダブルプレイ。
Batting ninth, the catcher.
気持ち超狙い通り。
Digging in next,
引っ掛けさせて
Jose
ゲッ
Trevino.
ツ
It's
ー。
been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. Angels lead it 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Anthony Rendon flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Nice hit.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Here's Justin Upton now. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
このピッチャークイック早いからやめとく。
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Yeah,
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
7th pitch of the at-bat.
スタートちょっと遅かったな。
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 4-0. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Change up.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Next up, Brock Holt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
今の痛いよ。足に当たったかな。
That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
ピコレガロ。どういうことだ。ここまで打てとかかな。
1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Two and two. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2-2.
振れ。いやー、当てられた。
Holt stands at second with 2 gone.
もう一回チェンジアップ。空振れ。
指だったらもっと痛い。
腕だったらね、足だからまだいいけど、まあ足のどこかだよね。側面だったらいいけどさ、すねとかだったらめちゃくちゃ痛いよ。もうゲームだから、まあ、大丈夫だけどさ、どこ当たってもたまに顔面とかあるから、顔面当たって平気な顔してるからね、たまに。入った。入ってない。切れた。今捉えたんだけどな。取られた。ラガレス。
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early
2
in the
ボール
count.
ノーストライク。
These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 to count. Solak is over to take a look. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
3ボール1ストライク。
As a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Colby Allard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 39, Colby
Jose Iglesias will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
there's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice hit.
That runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
いいぞ、チャンス。
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is skied into short left
ちょっと
center.
詰まったか
Here's the
な。
center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now to the plate, Mike Trout, and we'll see what he can do here.
ここはもうさっきホームランのトラウトにまた打ってもらいましょ
From the stretch.
う。いや、
Popped him up.
消えろ。取るな。うわー、取られた。
Will end as they're unable to cash
く
in with
そ
2 outs. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
しゃあないな。
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production.
サイドラインリポーター、
And
ハイディ・ワト
flat
ニ
out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 53.
Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Nate Lowe, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
これは取れない。
To get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there.
ちょっと球高かったな。もうちょい低ければゴロで打ち取れてた。
Stepping in now, Nick Solak. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
今のはいい
Hey,
コ
it's
ー
a game
ス。
of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
チェンジアップで三振するんじゃないかなとは思うが、スライダー。
Here comes the 1-2.
おお、いい球だけどよく見たな。
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
今また当たりそうだったね、ピッチャーに。
So first and second with one down.
あ、てかまずいな、ワンアウト1、2塁。
Charlie Culberson.
レンジャーズのマスコットって馬なんだね。
Set and the pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to
ゲッ
get
ツー
back
取
in
りた
this
い
ball
な。
game and scratch a run across.
In there, 1-1. Low over at second. Solak is over at first with one away. Now a swing and a
いやー、これはゲッツー無理。いやー、やったな。
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up and
まずい、ワンアウト満塁。
the off speed that he was on.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the
送球がそれちゃった。
pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate now, Jose Trevino, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this, this is your chance to be the hero.
0-2, here it comes.
うわ、よく見た
On
な。
the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he popped him
あー、
up.
まずい。
Coming in
うわ
is One run is
ー、フェア
scored.
ゾーンだ。
And the runner scores from second
うわー、
as they
2点
cut
返され
away
た。
into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Way to battle right there. Soft liner to right. Just lands in front of the right fielder. We like to
マジ
refer
か、
to
こんな
that
ヒットないよ。
ball dart.
こんなポテンヒット。
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Brock Holt now, and there are runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able
なんとか
to
2
avoid
点
the
で
huge
抑えた
injury
ぞ。
as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Angels are out in front, 4-2. Now it'll be Jared Walsh. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He looks like he's toying with it here. It's 0-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a changeup swung on.
うまいなこのピッチャー。く
For
そ
my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so.
うちもブルペン用意しとこ
A 1 pitch on its way.
う。あー振っちゃった。
Swing and a miss at the fastball and is behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Two pitches fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, めっちゃ曲がってきた。今の球エグすぎでしょ。めちゃくちゃ曲がってたな。ナイスボール。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch on its way.
この回サクッと抑えて7回まで投げてほしいな。
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Great curveball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he popped him up. Rendon trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Popped up.
Okay.
Iglesias is under it. 1 out.
ショートフライ。
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
The count is 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only
3
problem
回
throwing it in that
6球で終わって
situation,
んだ。
you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He takes strike
Oi.
3 called on the fastball.
Nice ball.
The trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in next, Adolis Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
よ
1, 2, 3
し
go the Rangers.
もう1回いけるか
Down by
な。
a count of 4-2. Digging in will be Justin Upton. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 4.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. This is line to left. Calhoun is right there as he'll
当
put
た
it
りは
away
いいんだけ
without
ど
much
な。
problem
かわ
for
い
the
そう
second
本
out.
当に。
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on
こん
well-executed
な低い
pitches,
弾道でレフト
batters
フライ
make
だよ。
outs on balls they
か
couldn't
わいそ
have
すぎ
hit
る。
much better.
At the plate, Juan Lagares. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and now here's Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, Nate.
Now here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now into the box is Nick Solak, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Okay.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of
じゃあ変えるか。
2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
ピッチャー変えます。
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left forward, but he cannot lose this one.
ピッチャー変わりまして、松井ポン
James Hoyt takes the call from the pen.
ではなく、ジェームズ・ホイット。6試合投げて、まだ防御率0点台です。ちょっと肩作っとくよ。
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. One out and a runner on second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Next, it'll be Jose Trevino. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets it.
抑えた。
That will conclude matters here in the 7th. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 4 and the Rangers 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Iglesias trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
この左ピッチャーまだ投げんのか。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
あ、振っちゃった。
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to hit is David Fletcher. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AD.
Mike Trout will step toward the box here, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Jared Walsh.
ウォルシュ頼んだ。今日先制ホームラン打っているジャレット・ウォルシュ。
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. Angels lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go.
Leading up for the Rangers, the shortstop, Isaiah Tiger.
Aaron Slegers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Aaron Slegers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it.
Nice play.
The throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate is.
今イグレシアスよく取ったな。
First offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Legara's on the run.
まずい。
Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And this throw gets away from him.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take
スリーベース打たれた。
He hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
ボール見失ってんじゃないよ。オッケー、ファールフライ。レンドン、オーブレン。これで2アウト3塁になった。 この人を抑えれば無失点。
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that's
Sorry,
going to
sorry,
bring in the
ah,
run from
nani yatten no?
third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of
4
you.
対
This
3
is
になっ
pitch.
ちまっ
He
た。
got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You can tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Ro, mix in a good teammate one time." And that's exactly what this guy did. This is where you got to take stock of the situation. Adjust your batting gloves.
Let's
Realize
go,
you need to
Rangers.
score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out with the man at first. Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back. The ball in 2 strikes.
よし、追い込んだ。チェンジアップ、スライダーでいいんじゃないか。いいとこ行った。ナイス。
It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Eli White will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
まあ1点差には迫られたけど追いつかれなかったからセーフセーフ。
And he'll take over on the mound in relief. And stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Garcia is there to put it away for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Shohei Ohtani. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now the 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
大谷でヒット打ちたいな。甘い球来ないかな。
Curveball misses inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Down the left field line and hard hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
シフトがめっちゃ右寄りだったから楽々二塁打。
Just an Upton the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him.
この大谷を返して2点差にしたい。
first pitch on its way to Upton. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive. When he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center
疲
field.
れて寝てて起きちゃいました。
あばばばばばやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。戻れ戻れ。
あ、そのまま寝てていいですよ。てかもうこんな時間なんだから寝なさい。
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all
野
he
球
can
見
do.
て
You
た
just
ら
want to
寝
be
れる
on
よ。
time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day, Bay.
No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Otani at second with
ジェプ
two
さん
down.
こんばんは。
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
エーミン。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a
3
fastball
分
right
で
there,
寝れ
but
る
this
音
guy's
楽聴こ
arsenal.
う。
You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he
3
can go
分で
in.
寝れる音楽って何？
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
子守歌？子守歌でも歌ってあげればじゃあ松井さんが。
He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
いや
Struck him out, so it remains a
ー、ボール球だ
1-1
っ
lead as
た
they。head in for their final set of swings. One hit, one left. Nothing more in the Angel night. Last chance.
まあでもこれで最後の回。
Bottom of the inning
抑
now.
え投手だ
あれ。寝れない気がします。
寝なさい。
Leading up for the Rangers, the first baseman.
明日は平日ですよ。僕は夜勤明けなんで休みですけど。
Raisel Iglesias, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the night.
Number 32, Raisel.
寝れないんでオールですかね。
オールは絶対やめた方がいいです。
First pitch of the AB now.
At the ball.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Misses off the plate.
あと2日ですよ、福さん。
エーペックス前半はちょっと休むかな。多分こっちの野球やってると思う。
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
てか俺まだエーペックス今500試合しかしてない。
Next to hit.
いつもならスプリット1が終わるくらい
諦めた
で。
そうです。
あ、そうなの？スプリット1終わるくらいで1000試合超えてたけど、今500試合だもん。全然やってない。
Now here's the first offering. The 1-0.
なんかやるならさ、仕事帰りしたらお仕事が終わって帰ってきてご飯食べてからとかだから8時過ぎくらいからできるんだけど、疲れちゃってんだよね。その中で APEX をさずっと集中してやるってのがさ、最初はちょっと漏れるんだけど、やっぱ4試合5試合目ぐらいで疲れてきてるからだんだん漏れなくて、なんか徐々にポイントが減ってく。大きくは減りはしないけどマイナス6とかそんなんばっかでさ、 で全然結局トータル漏れないみたいな、そんなんばっかだからさ、それが続いて疲れちゃったってのも。とりあえず前半戦は休もうと思って。
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
これで三振だ。
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
カジュアルするのもありあり。
そうだね。後半戦も、まあ、ランクじゃなくてカジュアルばっかで、自分の持ってないバッジ狙いに行くのもありかなと思ってる。え、ちょっとなんでこぼしてんだよ、ファースト。取れよ今のアホタレ。
福さんはとりあえずダブハン。
今の取れや。何ポロってんねん。そうだね、ダブハン取りたいね。危ね危ね。超甘い球いった。もう少しでホームランやないか。危な。
Next to stand in is Jose Trevino. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Behind 0-2 now.
よし、あと1個ストライク取ればエンゼルスの勝利。
Texas down to their final strike in this one. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Griffin Canning with his fourth win this season. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
APEX、まあでも配信とか見てたらちょっとやりたくなってくるな。
おやすみ福さん。
おやすみ。明日も頑張ってください。明日からも。そう、APEXやりたくなってくるんだけど、つけるとなんか疲れがね。最近さ、暑くなってきたじゃん。
なんかそれでちょっとさ、前より疲労度がさ溜まってるっていうのもあるんだよね、ちょっと。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。お、ひなちゃんさん、はじめまして、こんにちは。こんな夜遅くにありがとうございます。
初見だよ。
はい、初見さん。あれ？いや、来たことないね、初見さん。まあのんびり野球ゲームしてるんで、寝落ちのお供にしてください。多分ね、3分ぐらいで眠くなってくるんで、見てたら。
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball. Next. Mike Fultonevich gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options.
この試合も大谷がしたかったけど、大谷は2日後に先発で出したいから、この試合は休憩。大丈夫、大谷いなくても勝てる。
Here's the first pitch. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one.
てか雨がめちゃくちゃリアル。初めて雨の試合になったけど。
半楽天、アクセントインターセクションアクセント、半楽天。
大丈夫ですか、明日。明日に支障がない程度にはお願いしますね。明日お仕事とか学校だったら寝てください、早く。あ、振ってしまった。
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 call.
ボール球だろ今の。い いやボール球でしょう。ストライクか。ひなちゃんさんは野球のルールわかるんですか？
First offering. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Solak ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
結構簡単に打ってしまった今。
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark
野
today,
球好きだよ。P アクセントアクセント P。
あ、野球好きなんだ。メジャーリーグとか見ます？
I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
僕日本のプロ野球は横浜に住んでるんでベイスターズファンなんですよね。今はコロナで見に行けてないけど2年前はメジャー好きなんだ。どこ好きですか？やっぱエンゼルス。なんか日本人みんな大谷がいるとこ好きなイメージあるけどそうじゃないからな。普通にダルビッシュのいるパドレスとか、あとは菊池のいるマリナーズ、全部好きか。日本人がいるとこ全部好きだな。レッドソックスも応援してるし、まあでも一番はエンゼルスだけどね。このゲームのねトラウトと大谷がなかなか打ててないんですよ。トラウトまだ2割前半なんで早く3割投げないと。ナショナルズの選手全然知らんな。レンドンが来たぐらい。レンドンが前所属してたチームってナショナルズですよ。数年前確か世界一になってた。あれカート鈴木もいたんだっけ？ナショナルズってキャッチャーの。
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
ロジャースも好きだよ。P アクセントアクセント P。
ドジャースね。ドジャースすごい攻撃陣と投手陣のバランスがねすごい取れてるチームだなと思います。あれは打撃も強いし投手陣も強い。
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Angels.
筒香頑張ってほしいな。そろそろでもちょっとまた危ない感じですけどね、筒香は。ドジャースはプーホールズがいて活躍してるから嬉しい。コロナ収まったら早くメジャーリーグ見に行きたいんだけどな。
Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out.
今のストライクでしょ。なんで今の球ボールなん。左下のチャート入っとるやん、ボロ。
いや
ー、いい当たり。
Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0-1 the count.
先制点は取られたくないな。おお、ボール球取ってくれた今度。三塁進ませてもいいからワンアウト取りたい。うわー、ナイス、よく止めた。よく止めた。よしよしよし、ツーアウト三塁。クリス・デイビス怖いな。でも打率低いな。
But a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
よしよしよし。結構危ない球だけど追い込んだ。
Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
よし、今のはいいボール、最後の。アンソニー・レンドン、ナショナルズから来たレンドン。この4試合ひどいな。4試合じゃねえか。20打席立って4ヒット。
In the air out to center field. Davis is after it.
いやー、センターフライか。
There and records the first down.
ヤンキースタジアムなら入ってたな。
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Justin Upton now. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs yet in this first month. 10 RBIs. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
いやーボール球振っちゃった。
Foul for strike 2.
追い込まれた。
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1 and 2.
あ、声出た。
Sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a
なん
good
でボール
one,
な
and he
今の。
hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
なんでボールにしてく
No
れた
score
今。
here as we play inning number 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3
いや
and
ー
2.
そりゃそうだ。あれボールだったら
Being in the driver's
崩れ
seat
る
to
よ。
now being in some trouble. Had the count 0 and 2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
Chop toward the second
だけ
baseman.
ど凡退。
And there are 2 away now. Next up is Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed strike 3.
いい球だな。
Down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
このピッチャー2ストライクまではポンポンストライク投げてくるけど、やっぱ追い込んだら結構際どいとこ投げてくるな。
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the
めっちゃ
execution of
右寄
that
りシ
pitch
フト。
down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
カーブ引っ張ってくれないかな。
Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0 and 2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
いいとこ打つね。あ、まずまずまずまずまず。
So good hitting on 0 and 2 nets him a leadoff single. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher.
ノーアウト二塁はあかん。
First one swings and misses through. And this
ちょうど誰もいないとこ打たれた。
execute and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia.
なんでボールだよあそこ。ストライクだろ。
3 homers, 13 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
でもこの球審内側が広いんだよね。ちょっと外側めっちゃ狭い。
Takes this the
ま
other
ず
way
い。
to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with
まず
nobody
い
out.
な。これ先制点取られるな。
Talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Not for yourself.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll watch a first
そ
pitch
こはストライク
curveball
何
drop
回。
in there for strike 1.
ゲッツーだな。点取られていいからゲッツ
Start
ー
in
だ
the
な。
early
こ
part
こは
of the season.
カート鈴木のリードに任せよう。
That's taken. Now it's 0 and 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third.
うわー、
Safe at the plate. As it's now a
2
2-0
点取られた
ball
か。
game.
Usually a hitter will show the swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts
も
a
う
big
ちょっと
charge
低
into
め
this one and
だ
drives
っ
in
た
a
か
couple
な。
of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Nate Lowe digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right
あー、
center
これま
field.
ずいかも、まずい
Crowd
か
on
も。
the run.
いや
Can't get to it. This one's down. But getting in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at
ー、ア
the
ウトが
corners
取れ
now
ない。
with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jose Trevino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
どうしよう。またチェンジアップ。
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Trevino is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season. But he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
多分今フォーム投げたらアウトにできたけど、まあいいだろう。3点ぐらい追いついてやるわ。
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second.
いやー。
And that's through for a hit.
この回ヒット何本打たれたんだろう。
Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 3 runs already home here. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
5本ヒット打たれたのか。
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
ボール球だろ
2-1 to Juan Ligares.
くー
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
スライダーの見極めむずいなこのピッチャー
Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Still even at 2-2. Pops this one up. Solak onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the
はい
standings.
マストロズが
entering
2
play
位な
here
のか
today.
14勝10敗
So next to bat will be Taylor Ward, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He went down looking to open up the ball game. First delivery to him. This pitch is popped up low, has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
とりあえずこの試合あじゃあこの回無失点に抑えない
Quintana gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
はい
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now.
2ストライク1球高めを投げて
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit hard down the
Wow.
line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's wide, 2-0. From the stretch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
To the plate now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
追い込んでからなんだよな。
First and third, one away. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
I gotta be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again.
低めでも打たれるか。
Second one, he did not miss.
コースがでもちょっと甘いな。
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Nate Lowe, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
よし、ここから慎重にいこう。カーブ外れてもいいとこ。
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Started to go.
おー
A
い
look
し、
for
振
the
った振
appeal
っ
down
た。
to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
4点までだな。4点以上はちょっと。
Stepping in once again is David Fletcher. Flew out last time up.
この回で追いつく。
First pitch of the AB now. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
フレッチャー出て、トラウトが出て、ウォルシュが出て、アップトンが返せば追いつけ
And
る。
he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind an account 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. To third.
いい当たりなのに正面か。
To first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the
いいね、
Halos
マシン
have
で
their
捉え
first
た。
hit of the game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. Next, he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus
盗
far.
塁したいけどアウトにはなりたくないな。
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team.
次チャンスかな。外される可能性もある。やめとく。
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels.
いやー、正面。
The opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
At the plate now is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate
いい
so
当たりな
far.
んだけどな。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
来た来た来た来た。
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Trout on third. Walsh at second with 2 gone. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese. And
Yeah,
here's the
board
string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
いや、振ったか。
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
次の球や。
The 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike
ボール
number
だ
2.
ろう。いや、ボール球じゃん。
for that pitch right there.
なんでストライクなんだよ。
Anytime he wants for a strike.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Here comes Davis. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
あれストライクはないだろう。
But no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
点取りたかったな。
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that,
Heidi
here's
Watani.
Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to bat, Jose
昨日
Trevino.
4本のヒットを打っているので今日も鍛えたいですって言ったのかな今って思ったけど4本もヒット打たれてなかった。
Quintana into the windup. First pitch on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. And that's out number one. So now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering. Sent on the ground out to second.
いいね。2球でツーアウト。
So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down and ordered, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Juan Lagares. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's in there, base hit.
5点ヒット。
So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Taylor Ward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lagares aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. The second for 1.
Okay.
Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
2塁まで行けたぜ。
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
ファウルかよ。
Count now. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed.
いやあれファウルか。
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so
スライダー
tough
が
to
い
get
い
the bat
な。
on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the inning goes
スライダーが全然見れへん。
unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Now to the plate, here is Willie Calhoun. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Not fooled there. This ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see.
甘かったな、ど真ん中ストレート。しかもめっちゃ伸びてるな、打球が。
So now to the plate, Chris Davis. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the...
ブルペン肩作っとこうか。
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Adolis Garcia. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete, and the lead is now 5. And that'll will bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance.
Nice.
Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now back. The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Anthony Rendon will be next. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Number 47 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 47.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. From the stretch. And right away he chases fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's
Mazui.
1 on the first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting. The left fielder.
And now Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But Not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 1. Felix Pena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels. Number 64, Felix.
First offering on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Pena offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Trevino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Pitch is popped up. Walsh in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead this one though, 5-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Juan Lagares. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Davis has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Up next, Taylor Ward.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Looked at for ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. Long throw to third.
ナイスヒット。
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Number 51 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Iglesias on second. Fletcher at first, 1 gone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Thank you.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
Nice.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing.
いやー、ってしまった。マジか。いやー、ダメだそれは。
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Davis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base.
今のはな、4点ぐらいまで入れとかないとダメだったな。ウォールッシュのとこ、甘いボール初球来るかなと思ったけど、結構際どいとこに来てたな。打てるって思ったけど振り遅れてた。
And it's 1-1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Into the windup and the pitch. ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it deep.
In now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Iglesias is up with it to second for 1. On to first to double play.
Number 5. Really?
Boy, and that's
nice
a
double
great
play
there in short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Rendon is there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and it remains 5-2. Ian Kennedy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 31.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Leading off the left fielder, number 10.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready now for LA, Kurt Suzuki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Suzuki brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. 2 down. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lagares will go to second base.
マジか、出過ぎ。おー、危ね。セーフか。
They haven't had much luck so far tonight.
アウトかと思った。
They'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
ここで
Stepping in now, Taylor Ward as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball.
これ大谷と思ったけど、いや。
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. He takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game.
うわー、これさっきのチャンス入れてれば同点だったとか逆転だった考えると。
There's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. The bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rangers 5 and the Angels 4. Now into the box, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
この回まで投げてもらおう。
The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now. Striding in is Joey Gallo. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Adolis Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That's up there.
That's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 5-4.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence.
Jonathan Hernandez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 72, Jonathan
David Fletcher, he's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats.
球速そう。抑え。
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ground ball left side. There's Kerner Falefa. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in next, Mike Trout singled last time up. Here's the first pitch.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center
抜けた抜けた
field.
抜けた。
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Base is empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. He'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this one's in the dirt.
あーまずい。
In time as he just gets the tag down.
マジか。
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Angels down to their last strike. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
あー悔しいな。勝てた試合だった。
Everything in this one, some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode down until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jonathan Hernandez wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa.
よし、じゃあ配信は終わります。ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。